SimcolFM.com, your genre for your radio. Now, Miss Robinson, you know, when I was listening to that one, made me think of Miss C-High, which is my second grade teacher. You know what I'm saying?
It's gonna pull out some memories.
Yeah, it's gonna make you think of somebody.
Yeah.
So who Miss Robinson?
Man, I had some beautiful teachers. I mean, like, made it difficult to work. We've all had some.
Heck yeah, when you like in 4th grade, you looking at that together like, God. Doubt.
Well, I'm talking like 11th, 12th grade. Like, we trying to date them, like.
Wow.
But know, yeah, man.
Definitely. I went, wow, I was a little creep, wasn't I? 4th grade, I was like, dang, you talking high school. I was like, ooh.
Nah, mine was,
my mama wasn't watching.
Mine was this lady named Miss Jones, man. And this was like 1st, 2nd grade. Yeah. And I was just in love with Mrs. Jones, you know what I mean? So, yeah, Miss Robinson, man, it just comes from, again, another song from True Emotion. It's just I'm in love with this teacher who's definitely out of my reach, and I'm just doing things on a kid level, on a respectable level, just to show her how much I love her. Like, I buy her rolls, extra rolls at lunch. You know, you know, just kid stuff, man.
I know what you mean.
You know what I mean? So,
and it harkens back, like I said, even though you know the song you went high school level with where you just went with your memory. Like I said, it harkens you back to a song when, like, you know, there was that lady.
Yeah. I'm telling you, everybody has one. You can relate to it. Like, everybody has that teacher.
And that's what music really should be about. And I'm really impressed with your lyrics, man, and how you put your songs together. Because, like I said, I shouted out the lyric from "It's Getting Harder to Cheat." Everybody was in her, so we called her a lobby. And then, you know, the little girl's voice at the end of "Recess Love." You know, I want to know who that voice was. You know, and then Miss Robinson harkens me back to another. So big shout out, man, and big props to the way your music can make somebody see vividly what you're trying to create, man. I love that. I love that. Now, something else that's very, very vivid is concerts, live appearances. Is that part of your arsenal? Where have you been on stage or you're in stage here around Atlanta? Talk to us a little bit about that.
Just a couple rundowns, and I'm gonna have Porsche help me out with the shows. But I did Peach Drop, which is very similar to the Ball Drop in New York. They do that in Atlanta. That's huge in the Southeast. So I did the Peach Drop. I performed at Macy's with Takara from America's Next Top Model. She's beautiful. Shout out Takara. I don't know if you're listening right now, but
she's beautiful.
She could be my Miss Robinson.
Nice.
But yeah, man, you know, everything's on the up and up. Shout out to Takara. But we did that event.
Centennial.
We also did Centennial. And actually, I did Smith's Bar.
Smith's Bar.
Yeah, that's historic. Like, that's really historic in Atlanta.
I was getting ready to say, I've seen 3 or 4 concerts, you know, performances upstairs. You know what I mean? That's something I can't even think of here.
Janelle Monáe was there, B.O.B. was there.
Right, if you perform there, man, that's you know, one of them old school, you know, places where live music is played in Atlanta. So big shout out to you, man. Smith's Bar, beautiful. Keep going.
So we did that. The Nick out in Alabama, we did that. Luminosity. Oh, shout out.
Publis is doing it.
Yeah. Thanks to Kelly and the whole team, Kelly and Stacy out, the whole team at Luminosity. Actually, I did that event with Big Boy. But that event was split in 2. There was like 2 different parts going on at once. So Big Boy, he performed in the parade outside in the cold. God bless him. You know what I mean? So he was outside, and you know, we were blessed enough to be inside. It don't matter. We would have performed outside with Big Boy, but so we did that event.
You also did charity events. You did breast cancer.
Yeah, I did breast cancer awareness event. So I perform.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? Like, I prefer live shows.
And let me segue in here and get in here. Live music, man. And it's one thing to hear it in the headphones, you know what I mean? You'll be jamming. It's one thing to be running with your iPod, or you could be in your car with your stereo, you know what I'm saying? So you hear musimusic, or even if you cook it in the kitchen and you got your phone, now you can put your phone on one of the speakers. But what is it about when you go live?
There is nothing.
Talk to me about on stage. And like I said, I do my thing, fashion plate, and I be performing to the camera like it's an audience. But when you see that sea of people jamming with you, how does that make you feel?
Words cannot describe. Like, when you perform live, the live show is supposed to make you hate the CD. That's how it's supposed to be. I've been blessed enough to see, you know, Prince live and
Twice I've seen it.
Well, I mean, when you see somebody live,
Goosebumps.
yeah, like I've seen Alicia Keys and Chrisette Michelle, and Jay and Ye. You know, I've seen them live, but it's just hard for me to describe. And the energy that I create on stage is something that the audience and I share. That's something that cannot be taken away once I'm there, and once I'm able to connect with the audience. We literally, it's literally like a energy bubble, and we're all inside. You know what I'm saying? The videos, my videos on YouTube. If you're on YouTube right now, while you're watching us on Ustream, log on to youtube.com/STACE Music. Okay. And I have a playlist already put together for you, and it says live performances. So just click on that, and you can see it. Now the videos, they're cool. I appreciate the videos, but it just does not do you any justice. Like, you have got to see me live. You're right. My live shows are awesome. I save shows. My publicist will tell you.
Energy is crazy.
The energy is like, the party might be here. We take it up.
You amp that stuff
and it's just, and I'm not just talking like, oh, you know, we do this. I'm just simply saying, like, I'm there for that audience.
That's right. You know
what I'm saying? So,
and I like the way you said that you're there for that audience. That's the way I feel. You know what I mean? This is a fun job. You know what I'm saying? Performing is great, but I'm at work. I'm about to put in work on this stage. You know what I mean? I'm gonna give you your dollars worth, right?
We lose. I got a compliment, man. One of this. These young ladies, they came up to me after the show, and she was just like, I need my inhaler, because you had me out there working. And I was just like, yes. Yeah. You supposed to come, like, all of that two-step. Don't come to my shows trying to be cool. Like, we get sweaty. Exactly. You feel me? We have fun.
Go ahead, Portia.
He has fans of all ages. We have little kids dancing around, coming up afterwards, to older, more mature, older people coming, saying how much they enjoy the music, how much it touched them, and that just says, that speaks miles as an artist. Volumes.
For an artist to be able to play a show and have a 7-year-old and a 70-year-old
say something to you,
you know what I'm saying, and the music can reach both. That anybody can be at my show. I can perform anywhere. Let's go. Right.
I just want to do it.
I just want to be on stage. Let's go.
I'm thinking, as you were sitting there talking, like, from 7 to 70, Portia, and you chimed in on top of that, STACE, I was thinking back, and, you know, Michael Jackson. And I did, when he passed away, of course, This Is It came out, and I was doing something for for Urban Spice magazine. Big shout out to Urban Spice Mag, Urban Spice TV, Reggie and Terrell. We were covering the movie out at South DeKalb Mall. And this little girl, she was about 4 years old. I mean, she couldn't know this much about.
Doesn't even hit your knee.
Couldn't know this much about Michael Jackson. I was like, hey, I love him. I remember Beat It and Billie Jean. And then my mom got me the She talked for like 8 minutes. I'm like, are you kidding me?
Mike had that music.
And the way you talk, I mean, 7 years old. I mean, you don't know what they may know or what may speak to them. And when you see the kids, let alone an adult, vibing and grooving to your music, I can see why it's something that I wish I could sing. I wish the heck I could dance, I can act.
I wish I could sing.
I can't sing the same way. You doing something, man.
I wish I could sing. I do what I do.
Do what you do.
I hope they appreciate it.
You're doing a great job. This is STACE, recording artist, a man of many talents, producer as well. He's got genre of music, all different kind of vibes, and we're listening to it here on SimcolFM.com, the genre-free radio that you are locked into right about now. We're approaching the 6 o'clock hour. We're going to play Psy, Gangnam Style, and you've got about 5 good minutes to think of 2 songs outside of your own music. We usually have 4 songs by the guest, but I really want to get your music out. We're enjoying it. So he's going to think of 2 songs that really get him moving and grooving, maybe even fashion plating. We will hear from one of our sponsors. We will hear Psy, Gangnam Style, and then we will hear 2 songs from STACE right here on SimcolFM.com, your genre-free radio. Psy, Gangnam Style, helping us out here on 4 Hours with the Fashion Plate. We've got STACE, recording artist here, hanging out on my radio/TV Odyssey, and we've listened to some of your music, and we're going to play 2 more songs before we get you out of here. But we asked you to pick 2 songs from your own personal arsenal. You came with Sam Cooke and James Brown.
Yeah, man.
A little bit about them before we play those back-to-back jacks from our in-studio guest, What speaks to you about Sam Cooke and James Brown?
They are the kings at performing live and connecting with people.
Right.
I pattern myself after them. Just incredible.
Yeah.
Where would we be
without them?
Without them.
You know what?
My list goes on, but you know.
Right.
They didn't give me a lot of time. You feel me? So if you're listening out there.
But it says something about, you know, when it came crunch time, he went to the old classics, his old faithful.
Oh my God.
You know what I mean? And
where would I be without, you know what I mean?
Without them. Music as a whole, like I said.
Like
but they set it down.
Yeah.
And I'm going to tell you something about James Brown, but as Alfie gets the songs queued up, and we'll play them here in a minute. One of the songs I play here, regularly, or, you know, we can play anything we want, is Coming to America by James Brown. That sucker gets me damn. Listen to that sucker real good, and listen to him go off. Now, that's his newer stuff. I go old, you know.
James don't even need a lot. That's the thing that always got me. Like, he could do a song off of 2 words.
Right.
Let's hit it. Hit it. And I just be like,
let's hit it. Right.
20 minutes.
Right.
30 minutes later.
Right.
You know what I mean?
The hook
we
is
still hitting it.
Right. Great choices. It's Sam Cooke, and it's one from James Brown. It's a 2 for Tuesday here on 4 Hours with the Fashion Plate. And like I said, it's where we take the old radio favorite and put the old Simcol shake and bake on it and the Fashion Plate razzle dazzle. And right now we've got 2 back-to-back requests from the in-studio guest, STACE. And when we play these 2 songs, we'll get to how we met and how special a day that was and some of the charitable things that you do and how that is important to him. It is 4 Hours with the Fashion Plate. Christopher Martin, the Fashion Plate, and SimcolFM.com.